have today, because the talk of the town, and when I say the town, I mean the United States, is the election. And this all-important guru focuses on the election as well.
I mean, you do it a lot.
Me?
Rosenberg and the guru.
Yes, I do.
There's a lot of political talk coming out of you these days.
Yes, true. I talked to my dad this weekend, who's worried about me because I've been on the rampage screaming at everyone on the radio.
People don't like Hillary and people don't like Trump.
Well, I like Hillary, and I don't like Trump. Do I want... you know what? We're getting distracted. Sean writes us and says he has a cousin. Says the election is tearing his relationship with his cousin apart and doesn't know what to do. She keeps texting me crazy articles to Breitbart every day, which I keep telling her is a biased news source because the person who runs it literally is one of Trump's campaign managers. I also told her I just can't support him because he's clueless. He has no real plan regarding foreign policy, and he appeals to mostly neo-Nazis because of the racist stuff that he says. It's even worse because no matter what he says or does, she continues to support him.
We talked about that earlier. All of this media this week after the debate with the Alicia Machado lady and him demeaning women and disrespecting women and all of his racist rhetoric, et cetera, et cetera. The people who want him, they don't care.
Well, Sean says, how do I tell her that I do not want to hear from her anymore? I will never agree with her on this, but I still want to be close to my best friend. This is a real thing, guys. There are a lot of people facing the same issue. I was talking to some employees here at the radio station who have family members who are very much voting for Trump, and they don't know what to do. This draws a line in the sand. What do you do? How do you move forward? How do you move past this?
You look at those people forever differently. You know that they're racist, and you stop dealing with them. It's just what it is.
It's hard when it's family,
sometimes you got
bro.
racist family members. That's just what it is.
Is that part of it? You have to.
Sometimes you just have you're a racist.
Does anyone else in here?
You're my family.
Does anyone here have racist family members? Show of hands. Show of hands.
Yes.
Well, I do, but I didn't know them because they were racist.
Wait, so,
Facts.
they didn't want to know you.
They didn't want to know me.
Your black side, you don't have anyone who's racist?
I'm sure you know black people are racist, but they liked me, so it didn't matter.
So well, that's not how racism works. But guess what? My white racist family member likes me also because I'm white. It's the other people that makes you upset. Shawnee, you didn't raise your hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't experienced it in the family. I mean, you know, we black. We're super black.
Yeah, but
So we
your
speak
dad
on it
is
just-
black nationalist, but now he's married to a white woman.
Yeah, and has like 15 white children.
My 3 younger brothers are
biracial.
half white. They look half white, so you know,
Their children look full white.
full white.
You're gonna have
very
nieces.
mixed
You
up.
have nieces and nephews who straight up look like little white children.
Yes.
When if you were to take your niece and nephew out, the police are gonna stop you and put you in jail for no
Facts.
Oh
reason.
my
Facts.
gosh.
No, they're white.
It's
So
true.
I like that. I like that you have a nice diverse family, Sean. It's very nice. Scotty Beam raised her hand knowing that the racist in her family is herself, so I appreciate that.
No,
Very nice of you.
not me.
You raised
Uncle
your hand.
Earl. Uncle Earl.
Uncle Earl, you got to watch out.
Uncle Earl don't like white people, huh?
No, but he's half white, which is crazy.
If his name is James Earl, you know he's super racist. Once your name's James Earl,
Super.
it's bad. I think Ebro's right. I think if it's someone you love and who's your family, you don't have to accept their beliefs, and you can always tell them, please don't ever bring up your crazy racial beliefs around me, but I still love you. I care for you. You're just wrong.
That's the only way.
And I look at you different. But there's no way around it.
But there aren't some people you already knew. The person in my family who's voting for Trump, we already knew that's where they leaned. And we already hate it. We already got in fights. It's been there. It is what it is. What do you do?
This is it.
You disown them? No, I don't disown them. I think you say I love you, but you're wrong, and that's it.
And you're an idiot. And I look at you forever different. You're a racist.
But you already knew. In this case, maybe I don't know if you already knew. In my case, the family we have one family member who we've made fun of on this show many times for being
Yabba Dabba
racist.
Doo Man.
Yes. So I already knew that
He
he
calls Rosenberg's job the Yabba Dabba Doo station.
Oh my gosh.
It took me a while. I didn't even understand what that meant, and I think now I understand. It's not good.
But yes, you look at them different.
But I already knew. That's what I'm saying. I don't look different. I always was like, I just kind of.
But you don't go out of your way to hang out with him. You don't go out of your way to talk to him.
I lived with them.
Yeah, but not anymore. That's what I'm saying. Not
No,
anymore.
I don't. It honestly, I know it sounds crazy. It would make me less likely to go introducing.
All right,
them
let me put it to you
people.
this way: if you had a cousin your same age, somebody that somebody you went out with, you hung out with, you watched games with,
Sure.
like you lived the same lifestyle.
going, yes.
This uncle's much older.
Yes.
Imagine that person.
Now all of a sudden I didn't know, and they're like, "Yo, I'm voting for Trump."
And you're like, whoa.
That would be hard. I can get why that would be very complicated.
Whoa.
And you would
Hang
definitely
on
look
now.
at him different.
Hang
you're
on
prob-
now.
You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, you
I
love
don't know
them.
if I can. We can't hang out together. We can't just sit. I can't just sit around with people who support someone like Trump. I can't.
And what if Trump wins? Think about how much worse it would be to hang out with him. Scary thought, I know.
No, actually, I'd probably start hanging out with them then, so I could just laugh in their face when we watch this thing spin out of control.
Guys, you gotta love them, but maybe you love them from afar. So says the guru. I wonder if I know any young people in my life who I don't know are voting for Trump.
You do.
You think I do?
They just haven't said nothing to you. There's a lot of people supporting Trump. They just haven't said it out loud.
Because
Trump
they're
is-
embarrassed.
Damn. Yo, that must say something about you. If you can't even, you're embarrassed of the candidate that you would actually, think about that.
Yeah.
You publicly can't say that you would stand next to someone,
Right. Because you know he's.
but you're okay standing next to them. Think about that.
I know. How
That's
could-
insane.
how
That
could-
you can't be proud of the person that you want to be president.
You would vote for them to be president, but you wouldn't tell people? That completely makes no sense. Makes no sense. You know, this weekend.
The sickness is deep, guys. The sickness is deep.
When's the vice presidential debate? Tonight? Tomorrow night. So this weekend, C-SPAN was running. As you can tell, me and my wife live a crazy life. And after I went to the wedding the other day, we were in bed, and C-SPAN was rerunning the old vice presidential debates. And we were watching 84. Y'all, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Geraldine Ferraro was tight. I didn't know how tight she was. If you're a woman out there, a young woman who wants to be inspired, before Hillary Clinton in 1984, the Democrats had Geraldine Ferraro running for vice president. I was watching her debate with George Bush. Yo, she was so tight. She was, y'all think Hillary comes off as mean. Let me tell Joe, Geraldine didn't give a good goddamn what y'all were talking about. She was screaming on people. And let me tell you something else I learned about that. George Bush Sr., though he was an idiot and said a lot of things that I was like, what are you talking about? Yo, he was so passionate and angry and defending Reagan like really aggressively. I was like, yo, how did your boy Jeb Bush get none of your balls? Jeb Bush had no balls. That's why we're in this goddamn predicament in the first place.